complete. Agent Navarre will describe your next assignment and stay behind to protect the Ambrosia. Look for her out front. You're inside the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
You a cop?
You can have. Glad I. Yeah.
The soldiers.
What kind of?
Steel.
Thanks.
Thanks, mister.
Saw someone. A guy in a coat.
You were too gentle with the NSF, but I cannot complain. You completed the objective. At least you are not a coward like Paul.
You Max might have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain, but I've got nerves of steel.
You are not a mech. You do not know what it is like.
What's it like to stand around revving your actuators while the more advanced units complete the mission? No thanks.
It was my error to believe that UNATCO's superweapon would appreciate the chance to prove himself.
Just give me the next objective.
How dare I delay your search for glory? The NSF in the subway station have taken hostages. Free them, but you know our standing orders. We do not make deals. Use this EMP grenade to disable the electronic detonators of the booby traps. Now we will see who is made of steel.
I can take out a booby trap.
The NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps.
Him. He's a cop. Stay cool. Yeah, he's still around. I'm gonna get this pig. I got this one. I'm gonna get this pig. I think we're safe. I'm with you, Natko. As soon as I open the train doors, I need you to be ready to run on board.
Good work. The hostages will be all right. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source, probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Clinic and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street? There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting. Just like the movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you say. And JC, we'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
The riot cops are running scared.
Reminds me of Washington. I was there.
If you think you have Gray Death, please pick up an information packet.
Hi, I'm in charge of law enforcement on this block. You doing all right?
Yeah. They told me to come in here. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Just making sure everyone's safe.
Hey, while you're at it, you ought to do something about the NSF. Perfectly good shelter.
You know what they're doing in this neighborhood?
Kicked us out of the old Osgood place. A bunch of us camping in the tunnels. Talk about rights, but when they want something, they take it.
Maybe I'll look into it. You take care of yourself.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew?
Where's that?
That's valuable information.
I don't have any liquor.
The bar's to my left.
You would never forgive yourself if...
I know.
It's to be expected. Ambrosia is a controlled substance. Most people don't even think it exists.
To be paying in chits.
You work here, you must know the area.
Not exactly, but
Where's that?
a few blocks south, not a bit.
Sounds like a good...
Some...
Sure.
The tap's out.
Beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler. Real paranoid nut. Wires himself in with booby traps, but he knows things. There's...
Thanks. Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Now I'll tell you something you can't hear from anybody but...
What's that?
Area 51.
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an...
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I... What do you have?
I don't know.
The bars?
Hey, you with the troops? I need help.
What's the problem?
Actually, it's my friend. Johnny took her into the alley west of here, across the street.
Slow down. Who's Johnny?
I got a bad feeling about this. He was...
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
What's your business here, Agent?
Just going up to my brother's room.
You better hold off. The NSF retreated.
I'm your specialist.
No one's standing in your way, but you'll have to go...
Carry on, Corp.
Agent?
What I'm telling you, girl. What you want?
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before I add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. Or she don't hear me.
3.
She skitches on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. Go on. Jesus.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Our files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance, so they're gonna be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Ford Schick in a secret lab next to the sewers.
A lab? In the sewers? Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look, but I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this. It's the key that can open the sewer manholes.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 2,200 credits, a bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3,500.
Too expensive. Maybe I'll try to locate your friend. Remember the brief. You must be Ford Chick.
Who are you?
Smuggler sent me. Who's holding you here? I don't recognize the uniforms of the soldiers.
I don't know. They're private security for a biotech company or something. They had me...
Corporate security isn't usually outfitted.
They're doing experiments on people.
Make a break for it.
Here I go.
Job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
boarding call. Do not go HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right?
You don't want to fly one of these birds all...
Let's go.